Hello everyone, this is Dylan, and in this wee video I'm going to show you how to add sculpted detail to a subtool in Zbrush based on the polypainting information. Now let's say for the sake of it that I made this nice wooden board and went to all the trouble of polypainting the grain and surface onto it, and for some reason never bothered to add any sculpted detail. Well, that won't be a problem in Zbrush, and as most of you probably know, there are tons of ways in Zbrush to get the job done, and here I'm going to show you just one of them. In the subtool palette, I'm turning off the polypainting by clicking the little brush, and you can see here absolutely no sculpted detail at all. To fix that, I'm going to use masking. So I'm going to scroll down here to the masking palette. You can see here all the various masking options, and I'm going to choose mask by color. And in the mask by color options, I'm going to choose mask by intensity. What this will do is it will mask all the deeper or darker colors on the polypainting, like that. I'm going to turn off the polypainting so we can just see the mask, and there it is. That's the mask on its own. Now we could sharpen or blur the mask more, but for this demonstration I'll leave the mask as it is. I do, however, want to hide the mask so I can see the sculpting easier later on. Control H toggles the mask on and off. With the mask hidden, I have an unobstructed view of the geometry. I can use the inflate brush to just draw the detail through the mask, but it's very inconsistent, and no, I just don't like that. Too messy. Don't like that at all. I'll just undo all that and get our wooden board back to its unmolested condition. This time I'll use the inflate tool in the deformation palette. It's down here, and it has a nice little slider. I can just slide along and draw the detail out until I think it looks right. That's not too bad. Now instead of the slider you can enter numerical values, whatever works for you. For this particular instance, I just prefer to use the slider because it's a very responsive one and you can fine tune it easily. Some of the sliders in the deformation palette are very cranky and don't do as we expect, but the inflate one is very well behaved. Yes, I think that's good enough. Okay, so that's the detail added. Now I'll turn the poly painting back on. Let's see how it looks with that. And that's not too bad. Very acceptable, I think. That's all I have for you this time. So until the next time, go to Míle maithagad agus slán. Thanks very much, and bye bye.